Over on the YouTube channel Franco TV, Frank is exploring the allegedly haunted Old South Pittsburgh Hospital in Tennessee. The hospital opened its doors in 1959 and housed sick and injured patients for nearly 40 years.
Wow.
Now, like pretty much any old hospital, the South Pittsburgh has a dark and tragic past. Hundreds of lives were
This
lost
shit is gonna
inside
be
its
so
walls.
hot.
And many witnesses claim that the ghosts of some of these
I'm already
patients
scaring the ghosts.
still roam the hospital halls. Among the reported encounters, witnesses claim to have seen strange shadow figures, the spirits of wandering former doctors and nurses, the ghosts of children, and even repeated incidents of
If I
objects
were
being
there,
thrown or moved by an unseen
Okay.
force. As Franco TV begins
I will
his
be
overnight
starfied as
investigation,
fuck.
he begins to hear some
As
very odd
hell.
noises.
I'm actually getting some noises. What the hell is that?
Whoa.
The chilling sound of a jingling bell echoes through the dark hallways.
Did you just hear that?
Franco eventually finds the small bell
I need to
dangling
pause
in a
that
hospital
video and just
doorway,
hear it
still
again.
mysteriously
'Cause I'm not
moving
gonna do
on
that.
its own. Dismissing the strange occurrence, he continues on to the hospital's pharmacy. It should be noted here that the hospital's
You're
current
joking.
caretakers take great care to try to recreate what the hospital might have looked like when it was in service. So the shelves of
Look,
the pharmacy
this
are stocked
hospital,
with
this
empty
hospital
medicine
looks like in
bottles.
service.
Now, that may seem a little odd, but not nearly
In
as odd
servicing.
as what happens next.
Oh wow, this thing's got an in-house pharmacy. I have my night vision on the other side there.
Whoa, do you see all these medicines?
Look at this.
All these medicines are available. Whoa.
No freaking way.
If I was there with this guy,
Holy crap.
As Frank enters, several of the empty pill bottles unexplainably tip over and fall onto the floor. Now beginning to feel a bit uneasy, Frank continues his exploration, now checking out the hospital's former children's ward.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna go ahead and grab this. Oh my god.
what? Don't run, don't run.
And it's on.
Whoa. What's this sound?
Is that your horse?
It looks like someone is just vomiting. Oh, is that child playing?
Do you like playing with the horse? I feel like this is like a child's spirit in this room. And it oddly got actually cold.
Soon after the rocking horse incident, Franco finishes up his investigation. But later, when he posts the video to YouTube, his viewers notice something that Franco didn't see. Something downright chilling. Now, throughout his investigation, Frank says that he feels like something is following him. Turns out, he might have been right. As Franco
Yeah.
heads into one of the hospital
I
rooms,
just saw
his
that.
night vision
I
camera
just saw
captures a
that
bizarre
ghost.
pale figure that seems to follow him inside. Could this be one of the patients that
it's
allegedly
not-
haunts the hospital grounds?
It doesn't look he's
Could
following
it simply
you.
be a mist or a trick of the light?
He just went
Let me
over.
know what you think down in the comments. To see more of Franco's investigations, check out his YouTube channel, Franco TV. The Reaper's Warning. Facebook user Neri Kellerman is outside having a smoke when she sees her laughing neighbor standing on the ledge of the building next door. Neri starts recording as she asks her neighbor just what it is that she's doing.
No, manches, ¿estás loca?
Wow, she's doing some ritual things.
No.
And I hate that.
After the incident, Neri Kellerman posts the video on her WhatsApp with the title, "My Neighbor is Crazy." She got an odd, unexpected reply from one of her friends. Her friend Alan asks, "Is it me? Or is there someone behind her?" Neri is shocked to her core. She posts the video to her Facebook page, and when someone in the comments brightens up the video, things get truly bizarre.
Aide, no. No, manches, ¿estás
Whoa,
loca? Estás loca, ¿verdad?
that's the devil
No
itself.
one can identify what the terrifying dark figure is, but some concerned viewers in the comments have speculated that it's the specter of death, standing beside her neighbor as she's being a bit too careless while so close to
This
the
is
edge
not
of the
the.
building.
This is not person who
However,
actually died.
Neri
This is a
Kellerman's
devil.
neighbor is
She
completely
just
fine
doing some
and did
ritual
not get hurt.
things.
But just what
I
do
think
you
so.
think this ghastly figure is?
Yeah, that's a figure.
Let me know down in the comments. Before we move on to
That's
the next
the
video,
devil.
if you see anything that you think should be included in the top 5, contact us at nukestop5@gmail.com. Caught on live stream. Young Twitch user Wesley and his friend Josh are streaming live on Twitch. Only a handful of people are watching and not much is going on. But things are about to take a turn toward the bizarre.
Hello, bro. I'm from Argentina. Yo, what up, dude from Argentina? Minecraft, bro? He is. So am I.
Whoa, don't tell me you haven't noticed that one.
What was that?
Are you really serious?
What's your phone?
Hold on. I took it out. Turn on the,
Whoa,
hold on.
The dog is...
someone just has closed the door. Just behind you, idiot. Window.
What was that?
who's the can?
Go jump through out the window. Go. Window.
How do I end it?
That must be
Wesley
real.
and Josh are startled by a
Real
loud
shit.
bang, and Josh says that a chair in the room has inexplicably just fallen over on its own. Just as Josh turns on the lights to investigate, the closet door seems to mysteriously close. But neither of them notice. Wesley continues his
There
game,
is a dark
several
figure
soda cans near
behind-
him violently
behind
crash
that
to the
door.
floor. And with that,
dark
both of
figure.
the guys seem a bit spooked and decide to just end the live stream right there. Now, one strange thing that I noticed about this video is that when the sliding door closes, it looks almost as if a small
Yep.
dark figure
Yep.
can be seen inside the closet.
This is what I noticed.
Now, this figure can also be seen briefly earlier in the video and remains completely motionless throughout. Now, of course,
This video
could
is
be
not
one
a
of their
hoax, you know.
friends or
It's not
family member
hoax.
playing a prank on them, or it could
Real
simply
video.
be fake. But if Wesley
No, it's
and
not
Josh
fake,
are
it's ho-
acting here, then it's a pretty
It's not a
impressive
hoax.
performance because they both seem legitimately freaked out.
I'll be freaked out. I'm not a kid, but I will be freaked out.
What was that?
Who's the cans? It was the cans. It was the cans.
Hide and seek.
Hide and
Paranormal
seek.
explorer George Guerrero from the YouTube channel Caballero Paranormal is investigating an allegedly haunted house in Mexico that locals call, quote, the House
Look,
of Souls.
Mexico
The current
people
owners claim
have
that they are
always
terrorized by the
have
frequent
always
paranormal activity inside their
noticing
home.
some
On a
devil
daily
thing.
basis, doors in the
I don't
house
know,
slam
man.
shut on their own, and objects
Like, if
move
you just
or
go
fall off
went
shelves for
there,
no reason. Scariest
it
of
would be
all,
terrifying
they
as
often see
hell.
the frightful apparitions of an older woman and a little girl. George Guerrero has gotten permission from the family to investigate the property and broadcasts his experience live on social media.
Like every family
Once
there
inside the home, George uses
have
an
like
odd-looking
some
tuning
different
fork to generate a
ritual
high-pitched
or
tone,
religion.
hoping to get a reaction. He then asks the spirit to show itself.
That's why the devil is just
Los invito a que se manifiesten esta madrugada conmigo. ¿Dónde están?
yeah, the devil is pretending
Quiero
to be there.
verles.
He's
When
gonna
George
choose some
doesn't get a
stuff.
reaction, he gives up on the instrument and walks around the property to explore. Then, this happens.
Ay, cabrón, escuchen.
Whoa, that's really terrifying.
¿Fuiste tú?
Of course it's him. What are
Cabrón,
you asking for?
¿qué pasó? Escuchen.
You're alone in there.
Wow. Está igual. Está igual como yo lo dejé.
Something strikes a note on George's tuning fork back inside, but when he comes back into the room, there's nothing there. He feels as if the spirits are toying with him, perhaps poking fun at his little musical gadget. As George explores the house, he finds a child's room with toys scattered across the floor.
Pues bueno, o sea, tiene muchos juguetitos. De hecho, no hay No hay. Escuchen.
Yes, I
Ay,
just
cabrón.
hear that one. Yep. Sounds like a kid.
¿Es en serio? ¿Escucharon?
George hears the unexplained giggle of a child coming from inside the house and goes to investigate.
The evils
And
it
now,
always
he
shows the
captures
child.
something
Innit?
terrifying.
He's always showing
Ay,
as a child.
que si no mentes.
Did you see it?
See what?
George doesn't notice, but a little girl seems to be staring at him from the darkness. So did George capture the ghost of the child that allegedly haunts this house? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. Watch your back. In another live stream, this time on Facebook, Australian YouTuber Filthy Investigates explores an abandoned house that is said to be
Bro, they
haunted.
always
During
investigating
Filthy's
some
live
abandoned house.
investigation,
I don't
he
know why.
doesn't get a lot of activity other
How
than
they
some
have
voices and
the audacity
unexplained noises.
to go there and check
But at
some
around
devils
1 hour
there.
and
if it's
40
not.
minutes in, Filthy accidentally captures something truly terrifying. As he gets up and heads to take a look at the house's attic, his live Facebook viewers notice something right behind him. Without Filthy noticing, a large dark figure moves swiftly behind him without a sound.
I don't believe this
Facebook
one.
viewers quickly
this one I
comment on
think
Filthy's
is
live stream to warn him. And even though he
a big
sees the
house.
comments, he doesn't seem to believe them.
Shadow behind me. Right in my
Of course,
It isn't until
course,
he rewatches the
there
spooky
is some
moment
shadow
later
behind
that
it because
he's
you are in a
shocked by
devil
what he
place.
captured.
So just get out of here.
So is this a ghost caught on camera? Is it just a strange trick of the